Hey everybody, hey there, Todd. Good morning, how are you doing? Hey, heavy duty. I'm doing good today, doing pretty good. Just tying up some 1/8 ounce jigs here. Let's see. How are you doing? We're getting some rain over here. We're getting a bunch of rain. Hey, good morning everybody. Hey there, Chuck. Raining there too, yeah. I don't like this. Don't like this at all. That feather turned sideways on me. There we go. We got that one fixed up. Hey there, Carla. It is foggy and raining over here. It's supposed to get up into the 50s today. I was watching last night the news and where that accident happened up in the Potomac. One of the reporters was reporting from the place that we launched out of when I was up there with, oh, what's his name? And I'll just leave it at what's his name. It's for midnight. We only have one pack hanging on the wall, so I'm going to be tying up a bunch of these this morning. We do have a website. Link is in the bio. Appreciate everybody watching this morning. Oh, I got to turn that dude off. Let me get the notifications off. There we go. To you guys there. To you guys there. We got a bunch of people watching this morning. I was surprised we had a lot of people watching last night, me putting eyes on. We had over 100 for a while. Probably the last 30, 40 minutes we had maybe 20 or 30 watching. Yeah, feel free to ask any questions. We got over 200 people there and we got 10 people over here. Be free to ask any questions you want. Hey there, Jimmy. How's it going there? I don't even know who you are, Jimmy. And you want to come in modding? Yep. I don't know why you want it. Tell me why you want to mod. That's my question to you. Why do you want to be a mod? What can you do for me? Yep. Simple question. Why do you want to be a mod? Okay, that's why. And that'll be my answer to you. Ah, hey there, Camo. Thank you for the likes. Hi there, Keith. Thank you, Smoke. Thank you for the gifts. You guys can follow the top people right up there. Top 5. Again, thanks guys for coming in. This here is the midnight, Bobby. It is the midnight. This is a 1/8 ounce. We do make this in a lot of different sizes. Hey there, Rhino Hooks. How you doing? Do I have an inspirational Bible verse this morning? I don't have one. I can't think of one right off my head other than John 3:16. I hope that one never leaves me. In Romans chapter 5, he says, "For I have been crucified with Christ, and it is I who no longer lives, but it is he who lives in me. That is the power in me." Yep, there, Beanie. This is Fishbait. Hey there, Backdraft. How you doing? Okay, Jimmy. You keep asking? It's time to go. Yeah, usually if you ask me to be a mod, you probably won't be a mod. Thanks for the follow, Fixo. And when I say no, no means no. Do you still need to use any meat on the hook? No, you can. I mean, you can put a crappie niblet if you want, or spray some scents on there. I mean, I need scents. I need common sense all the time sprayed on me. Ah, there, Remington. Thank you so much. Boom. Nope, 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 not that. Okay, there we go. We got the website pinned up there. I'm doing good, Colton, and I'm doing good, Backdraft. Hey there, Blazing. How you doing? Good morning. I'm on 2 different channels this morning, so I'm answering questions on both sides. Yeah, you could put a crappie niblet, or some people want it, they'll sometimes tip these with a minnow. I've seen people cut a minnow in half, and they'll put a half of a minnow on a jig. But you can do whatever you want. I don't like using that, and that's kind of weird. But every now and then I'll tip it with a crappie niblet, like one of those power bait crappie nibbles. How's it going, Blazing? You staying busy? No, this is not Christmas themed. No, this is just called the Midnight Lure. One of our top selling lures. We only have like 1 pack on the wall. So today I'm going to be tying about 8 packs, which is basically 2 dozen lures. This here is a 1/8 ounce, Jerry. We make this in a bunch of other sizes too. There's Remington. He's on this side too now. Yeah, I believe the fish see colors. Some people will debate that, but we'll never know fully till we get a till we put like we do a transplant of Ruben's brain and a fish's brain. We'll never know that for certain. Uh, Science can only go so far. But I do believe they react towards different colors. I don't want to say they're out there swimming around and then some fish goes, ooh, that's my color there. That's purple. You know how much I love purple, Gladys. Love the vise. Yeah, we'll be getting some more of these vices here pretty soon. Do I make this in a 32nd and a 64th? I do, but they don't have eyes in a 32nd and a 64th. But yes, we do. If you go to our website, you'll see you click on the one with the round head with no eyes, and you click and drag, and you'll see all the different sizes we make in this one. Fish to see color. That's why some are blue. Yeah. And hey there, John. How's it going? Um, if they didn't see color, then all you would have to do is make one lure and one color. But uh, I tell everybody, if you're going to fish with lures, have a lot of different colors on you. Because sometimes it's not that they're not hungry, they're just not hungry for that color. Sometimes different colors will bring about different reactions, and sometimes they'll bite out of hunger, sometimes they'll bite just out of just to see what it is. Would you wrap animal fur? I have in the past, but not today. I'm going to be wrapping some with rabbit fur here pretty soon. We harvested some meat from the rabbits. Thanks for the follows there. Arizona Big Man, thanks for coming in. Yeah, just go to the site, click on, or just search under Midnight, and this will pop up. And go to the Flow Classic. Anything that says Pro on it's going to have eyes for the most part on our site. But yeah, we do make this in a lot of sizes. And if you order 32nds, 16ths, and oh, 1/8 ounce, those orders go out sometimes the same day. If you get some with the 64th or smaller, sometimes it'll take about a day to get out. But we get the lures out really fast. We have probably, I don't know, 2,000 packs of jigs on the wall. What brand of? Are you talking the hooks or the vise? The vise is a peak vise. Yep, and you're welcome. It ain't no use. I don't know about that. One of our top sellers is the Shiner, and it's all silver. And that's our top selling color across the U.S. What's for breakfast? I had leftover pizza today for breakfast. I thought about making bacon and eggs, but just wasn't up to it today. Oh, thank you guys for the gifts. Thanks for the follows too. Appreciate that. Yep, nice vise. Yeah, this here is the Peak rotary vise. We do have some more rotary vices coming. Got my order pretty quick. Oh, good, 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 good. Somebody's comments got filtered, so if you're trying to type the word jig, it's not going to come up on this platform. It will on the other platform I'm on, but not on the one, not on that one. This one, yes, not that one. Yeah, you just type in JYG, and or just type in lure, and I'll see what it is. Al, thank you for the follow. You guys, if you can, pick up the top 5 people up there where that number is. Going fishing today for yellow perch. That sounds good. Are they good to eat? And good morning, Wayman. How's it going? I've never had a yellow perch. They look pretty though. Those yellow perch do look pretty. But I've never caught one. They don't have them around here. Making, oh yeah. Yep, making jigs for breakfast. That's what I'm making. Thank you for letting them cook. Ooh, yep. I'm out of Oklahoma for all the new people in here. I am out of Oklahoma, northeast Oklahoma, little town called Claremore. We're about 30 minutes north of Tulsa. I'm doing good. I'm having a really good morning. Got some good sleep. I don't remember waking up in the middle of the night last night, so to me, that's good sleep. I worked in the shop till about 8:30 last night. I put on a bunch of eyes this morning, or last night. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We got all the orders ready to go out this morning, and I'm doing pretty good. Oh, thanks for the follow. Not Callie. Or is it Kaylee? 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 Callie? Excellent eating, small but tasty. Beer batter, yummy. Ooh. I don't drink beer, but I don't mind beer battered fish. Love that color. Thank you. Woke up this morning to show up to work. Yeah. Me too. Me too. Thanks for the follows. I appreciate all the follows this morning. If you guys can, make sure to like, follow, subscribe. We do have some monthly plans too. If you're on our YouTube channel, we do have monthly plans. And if you do the 19.99 one, you're going to get some lures mailed out to you. And if you do the other plans, you'll be eligible for drawings that we have in the future. And we'll probably be doing some drawings here in the next couple of days. Good morning, Jeff. How's it going there? I am tying up inventory today. Lots of inventory. We did a bunch of jig heads yesterday with bait keepers too. So I'm going to be packaging those up sometime today. Lots of lures. Oh, good. Oh, well, thank you there. Thank you there, X. Coffee time. The rain should be gone by 10 or 11 o'clock today. It's still looking foggy out there. It's foggy out there, and it's foggy in here. Do I use, did you use, what did I use to design the website? We have Square basically and use their website, which is Weebly. What coffee do I brew? I think it's Folgers. I'm not sure. It's Folgers, I believe. This bobbin here is just a generic bobbin I got from eBay from 13, 14 years ago. It works and it keeps working, so that's fine with me. Yo, how's it going there? Okay. But no, I like drinking coffee with creamer, and then I use sweet and low in it. Every now and then I'll have sugar in it. Usually, if it's regular sugar, it means that I'm out of town. And they don't have sweet and low. Mostly I drink it with sweet and low and creamer. Oh, you're welcome, Jeff. Did I ever use Flashaboo? Yeah, I use that sometimes. And I keep a bunch in stock. Hey there, JD. Yeah, I do keep a bunch. I keep. You're talking about this stuff, right? Oh, let me see if I can reach up with it. Like that. I use that so often. It's gold on one side and silver on the other, but I don't get that many requests for those. We don't really put them on the website. I do have the other stuff too. They call that Flashaboo too, of all things. They call everything Flashaboo. Let's see, do I have a pack of that up here? Yep. I got Flashaboo Accent, and I have like copper and black, green and black, red and black, blue and silver, and I use those primarily on custom ties or like the slim brim jig. I use that stuff on the slim brim. Guys, thanks for all the follows. Appreciate that. I stay pretty simple though. Let's see, sugar-free coffee syrups and heavy whipping cream make a poor man's latte. Yes, it does. You got that right. Seems good. Yep, it does. Yep. Again, thanks guys for coming in. I'm just tying up a bunch of lures. I got to tie up a bunch of these because we're almost out on our wall. And on top of that, this is one of our main colors that we sell to a lot of the tackle stores. I think every single tackle store that we sell to has this color. It's an excellent color for both muddy and clear water. It's also a good nighttime lure too. Thank you so much for the follow. I didn't realize how empty our the 1/8 ounce with the eyes was. Now we have tons. We got like 15 packs of the 1/8 ounce without eyes. We got tons of those in stock. But we do have 7 different sizes of lures on our site. We got a lot of different colors. Good morning. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Question is, how are you doing today, Woody? Yeah, the rain's going to be leaving sometime around 10 or 11 o'clock this morning. We will be rain free. I don't know if the sun's going to pop out, but we'll see. Let's see. Okay. How are you doing there? What are you doing? Okay. I'm blessed, and all the ice has gone away. Yeah. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. You have a good trip though. Be safe. Appreciate everybody in the channel. Thank you guys so much. Buenos dias to all my Hispanic friends out there. Appreciate everybody in here. Thank you, everybody. Let's see. I'm going to click up there where it says 194. Make sure you pick up Swoosh, who's number 1, Backdraft number 2, Remington number 3. Make sure to add them to your TikTok family, guys. Good morning, Derek. How are you doing? I'm just staying busy reading messages and hanging out with everybody here. And I'm tying up the midnight lure. I do have our YouTube channel on. Make sure to also pick me up over there too. Oh no, I'm sorry about that, Derek. I know there's been a bunch of people that have gotten the flu or a cold or something recently. This time of year, you got a lot of kids that are sick. They're getting their teachers sick. They're getting their parents sick. This here's the 1/8 ounce midnight that I'm tying up. Well, I'll keep you in prayer, Derek, okay? I sure will. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, I do hope you feel better, man. Backdraft, are you listening? Because I'm going to make a comment towards you. I was watching the news where the accident happened last night, and one of the reporters for Fox News was on that basically the boat ramp in the loading dock where one of my former associates used to uh, loads his boat in and out. So it's a terrible accident and tragedy, and but I was like, I know that place. I've been there. Hey, Luca. Woody's getting gas. Well, you tell Woody, be careful out there. Ruben's tying jigs right now. That's what Ruben's doing. That can be funny sometimes. Somebody sent me a picture, and I'm not going to name the store, right off, but they sent me a picture of my display at this tackle store, and they were out of one color. And weird thing about it is, we just sent them that color a little over a week ago, and they're already out of that color. And that was the midnight with the round head, the 1/8 ounce. You got Sadie's cake. Is it Sadie's birthday or what? Hey, Slime, how's it going? Mm, I got to tie a bunch of these. Look at this. I got no other way of getting around it other than just tying them up. Hey there, Jaden. How's it going? She's 7 today. Oh, that's good. Well, tell her I said happy birthday. She's in school. Oh, that's cool. The cool thing with Chelsea, which I think she goes to Chelsea, right? Because you guys live in Chelsea, is you guys can eat lunch with your kids. They let you eat lunch with the kids if you want to come by. I never got to do that with the kids because I was always out working, and I usually was either working at the restaurant or that we owned, or I was working out of town, which is either Claremore or Tulsa. Yeah, we still know a lot of the teachers in Chelsea and some of the parents and stuff. Still know a lot of people over there. It's a little town, but they got a bunch of good people there. They got a few bad ones, but they got a bunch of good people. We are going to be in Pryor, Oklahoma, from the 13th to the 16th, and that's at the Oklahoma uh, Tackle Hunting and Boat Show. Oh, they all love her? Oh, well, good. Hey, Zach, how's it going? My wife never got to teach in Chelsea. She never did. Her first school was in Foyle, and that's Foyle, Oklahoma. I know there's a town named Foyle. And now she teaches at Sequoia. But guys, welcome in. If you're coming in brand new, I'm out of Oklahoma. We do have a lot of tackle stores here in Oklahoma. I say a lot. We got quite a few. Oh, she's in kindergarten. Oh, well, cool. We have Nabatack Outdoors, which is National Bait and Tackle. They do have a tackle store. They're also one of the bigger distributors around too. And then we also have Tackle Bandit, which is in Collinsville, Oklahoma. They're also a distributor, but they have a really nice store too. And they're in Collinsville, Oklahoma. We also have the Rusty Hook down in Eufaula, Oklahoma. We also are in Shields All Sports in Tulsa. CJ's Tackle, Bait and Tackle out in Oklahoma City. Fathead's Tackle in Manford, Oklahoma. Angler's Edge in Caw City, Oklahoma. And then we are in also Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama. We are in a couple of Texas stores. I don't know them because the distributors don't really tell me. Hey there, Rhino Baits. And guys, thanks for the follows. How you doing there, Rhino? Hey there, Ty. How are you doing? I'm over here now. Oh, yeah. Part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Yeah. On a break. Yeah. Hey, the other night, I tried to go live with you. I knew you were live. And normally I don't do that, but I was getting ready to get off my live. We had over 1,000 people, and I wanted to introduce them to you while you were live. That way you could get more followers and maybe more customers too. So I don't know if you saw that or not, but we had a lot of people. I don't really get into the whole battling things, but I thought that would have been good. So maybe next time we can do that. And we had, I think, 11 or 1,200 people watching. That happens every now and then. It used to happen all the time. Yeah, I try to help out as much as I can. I'm not that far from Thomasville. Yeah, if you ever go to Dunn Sports, or not, it's Dunn's, yeah, Dunn Sports, stop by there. And they don't always order a whole lot, but I'm hoping this spring they do. Oh, I was thinking of you. I do that with, and usually I don't bring anybody on camera or co-host unless I'm getting ready to get off. And that's basically because a lot of times if you do a co-host with me, a lot of times the numbers go down. I've turned 800 people into like 20 people really fast uh, by doing a co-host. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Good morning. That'd be great for catching bass. Yep, these will catch bass. Yep, making fishing lures. Yep. I thought I accidentally hit the button. Yeah. I think I'm going to pour lead tonight. I'm not real sure. I may pour lead tomorrow night, too. We got to get a bunch more jig heads with bait keepers. Hey, guys, thanks for the follows. Appreciate that. But yes, I'm doing really good this morning, everybody. Just making a lot of lures. Savage Tackle, thanks for the follow. We're going to be in Pryor here in a couple of weeks. Actually, 2 weeks from today. Is it 2 weeks from today? I think it's 2 weeks from today. We're going to... yeah, 2 weeks from today, we're going to be setting up a booth in Pryor, Oklahoma. We're going to be at the Oklahoma Tackle, Hunting, and Boat Show. Um, I'm making fishing lures. That's what I do for a living. And hey there, JD. Appreciate everybody in here. This here is our 1/8 ounce midnight. It is our 1/8 ounce midnight lure. And I got to tie, I don't know how many packs. We do sell them 3 to a pack. We do also make this in a lot of different colors too. Love some crappie fishing. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm doing really good. I'm doing pretty good. It's raining right now. It's not like a downpour, but this morning was kind of foggy and getting some rain. You can use these in salt water, fresh water. You can use them for bass, perch, trout, crappie, all kinds of stuff. Ah, thanks for the follow. Oh, thank you. Yep, yep. Make sure to drop a subscribe, drop a like, smash that subscribe or follow button. I'm on 2 different channels right now, so if it looks like I'm talking to somebody else, I might be talking to somebody else. I should be getting I ordered some new mics yesterday. My other mics weren't charging. This little box that you put the mics in, there's a little light down here that says it's charging. Another thing is, when you drop the mics in there, uh, there's supposed to be like a red light that comes on, and they're not charging that way. I could charge them the other way, but I went ahead and ordered some new mics, and we'll see how that works. Always happy to join when I can. Oh, good. Remington's here all the time with us. I appreciate to have someone like him and Panfish King and Alvy and Todd and Oklahoma Dirt. We got a bunch of friends we've made throughout the last couple of years, and just happy to have friends like you guys. I know if I ever had a flat tire in the middle of the night, I could pick up the phone and call Remington, and he'd come down and help me, I bet. Right, Remington? You'd leave Indiana and come over here to Oklahoma to help me change a tire in the middle of the night. Be about 9 hours though, yeah. Hey everybody, thank you guys for joining in. Hey there, Mary, how you doing? This here is a 1/8 ounce lure. It's called the Midnight. We should be getting our peak vices sometime in the next 4 or 5 days. I talked to the owner of Peak the other day. He answered the phone. Normally there's a lady named Jenny that answers the phone, but Alan, who's the owner and founder of Peak, um, ended up getting with him, and he told me they're going to ship out this week. Hey, Nimby. This is neck hackle. It's actually neck hackle, and I'm using the tip for the end there, and then I stack a bunch of V cuts on here. Yeah, I will be tying with Marabou sometime today. I'm using a Peak rotary vise. Yep, side effects. We do sell the Peak vices. We're out of them right now. These are the saltwater jaws. When you do buy a Peak vise, oops, sorry about that, guys. I I banged the other phone. It does come with these jaws, and then we do sell it as a package with the D-arm. This is the D-arm here. It normally doesn't come with the Peak, uh, but we sell it with this because we get a lot of people watching. They like seeing how it spins, and we sell it together as a whole unit. I know not everybody spins lures, but um, a lot of the people that watch our lives, they're like, "Oh, I want to spin my lure like you do." A lot of people that do watch, there aren't that many that uh, actually ties flies when they buy the vise. They tie jig flies. But there are a few like Smythe flies here on TikTok. I think he's also on YouTube too. Um, he ties like fly fishing flies. Yeah, it goes on there smoother and neater. The chenille that I get a lot of times that I tie with comes in big skeins, and I will hang them from the ceiling. I have these hooks up there on the lower part. I'll hang them up and I'll let them spin around to get all the little kinks out of them. That helps me out, and I don't know if that would help you guys out too. Uh, but it does help lay the chenille a lot more smoother and cleaner. Sometimes you see lures and they got all these humps in them and dips in their body. And I try to avoid that. I want them to look really pristine. Want them to look really good and clean. Guys, thanks for all the gifties. I just tie flies for personal use. Sometimes I give them as gifts to people. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's fun to do. I love tying and making lures. Um, a couple years ago, I invested in oh, the Twist Tech machine that helps me twist the hooks for making inline spinners, and I make those every now and then too. Ever heard of this tying vise river runs two generation rotary? No, I never have. Never have. Yep. I like this vise. If I ever did switch vices, I would probably go with a vice that I helped design maybe and market. But I really love using this vice. I've had other companies offer their vices to me, um, either at a discount or as a gift to use to possibly market their vices and You know, I love the Peak rotary vise. It works good for me. I've tied between both of the Peak vices that I have here. I've tied, I think, about 800,000 lures with just the Peaks. I'll be hitting 1 million here in probably another 2 years, 2 or 3 years. Uh, yeah, it's durable. Yep, yep. Yeah, Remington got his vice from us. Oh yeah, yeah. I used just a regular traditional stationary vice when I tied. It was probably like a 10 $15 vice when I started making lures, and I kept burning through them. They kept wearing out, and I didn't know how to repair them. It took a couple of years till I realized all I had to do was take the washer out of the back and either flip it or put a new washer on there. It was like the hooks were always sliding out. I even went to the extent of getting a file and put them inside the jaws because I thought the jaws were all getting all wonky on me. And that was on the old traditional vise that I had. That was like a $10 vise. And then I realized there's a little washer on the back. Yeah, there's a little washer back here that on that old vise, all I had to do was pull this lever off of the old vise, because on the old vise everything sits up here and then this part comes up here. Well, all I had to do was take out the washer and flip it, and I didn't know that when I first got into lure making, but I kept burning through them, and I did get I did buy like a $20 vise from someone. um, it was a used vise. He wasn't using it anymore. And then I went through that, and probably about a year, it kind of just wore out. And then I started looking at vices, and I was looking at an Odyssey Griffin, and I was looking at this vice. And it took about 3 months because I was like, we don't have a lot of money at the time. We didn't have money to buy hardly anything. We're just, we had some money. We're starting to grow. And this one here, this rotary vise that I bought, it took a long time for me to do some research and see how good they are. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go with the Peak Vice. I had a friend of mine that had a Peak Vice that was a non-rotary, and then I had another friend that had a Peak Vice out of Arkansas, and he had the rotary. Rotary. He said, if you can get the rotary, it's going to make life so much easier on you. And it did. It did. Old age ain't for me. Oh, well, yeah. Hey there, Tim. How you doing? I don't recommend it for most people. Just learned on a small device. Yeah, some people that's all they use. I use the Coachman every now and then. Yeah, we do sell the Royal Coachman too, guys. That's the little one that we have for about 40, and it's a toolkit vise. It has all the tools and everything in there. Guys, thank you so much. Hey there, Chimney. How are you doing there? Um, Circuit board holding. Oh, really? Ah, that seems pretty cool. Autocorrect. Oh, hey there, Oliver. How you doing? You're still sad? Use the cheap Thompson knockoff for 10 years until. Yeah, some of these Vice names, I've never heard of them. I just, I've had people offer me and I'm not going to name those companies because I don't want to do them any dishonor or anything. But I had one company say, "Oh, we'll give you a Vice, and we'd like for you to start selling it, And they say, we know you love your peak. We're just going to give you this price. And I'm like, no, 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 don't do that, you know. Then with me, if somebody did that, I'd end up having a struggle because I felt like I wasn't tying enough on the other vise. And then I had another company, and their vise was like $800, and they were going to give me a discount on it, and like a really good discount. And but they wanted me to sell their vise, and they wanted me to not use the peak vise. And I love the peak vise. I probably will end up using this till I, one day pass away or whatever. But it's a good vise. It's even got little clamps. Yeah, I wish that this one had similar things. Now they do have a lot of things like this right here. I'm going to pull this off. It does help out a little bit. If I tied longer streamers, it would probably make more sense to use it. But I use it if I'm making like the Clouser minnows, uh, like longer and bigger lures. I don't really use it for these here much. I do keep it clipped up there because you just never know when you need it, you know. Oh, thanks for the share, Joseph. Ooh, did we just get an order? Hang on a second. Oh, it looked like it was an order, but it's not an order. Hopefully, doing a little fishing today after work. Oh, that's good. What's the weather going to be like over there where you're at? We're going to be in the 50s today. The rain's supposed to be gone by 10 or 11 o'clock today, so today would be a good day to fish, but I got to make a lot of product. After we do the show and I get back, I'll probably have a little more time to go do some fishing. Oh, yeah, that's really nice. 55 is a good temp. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Oh, man. It says, wait up, hang on a second. Got my mind on everything. Um, you're honest about your vice and you're loyal to something that you like. There's nothing wrong with that. These other companies just want to use me. Yes, they do. Yep. Better get to bed. Oh, yeah, I'll catch up with you later, Chimney. Thanks for stopping in. Um, short. I love my everything around so much that regular vice would drive me nut. Drive me up the wall. Other got my grandfather's antique tying vice from like the 60s and 70s, and it's stationary one. And I can't stand it. Oh no, why not? Guys, thanks for coming in. Hey there, Swamp Pro. How'd you guys do with the show? How did you guys do with the show? I took a class on rod and jig building. Had a ball. I want to start making jigs again. Where do you recommend I start? Do you have the do you have a vise? Are you wanting to make hand tied lures, or are you wanting to make plastics and stuff? If you're wanting to make hand tied lures and you don't have a vise, we do sell vices. Um, I would say, again, we do have the Royal Coachman Toolkit. It runs 40. That's what it runs. It costs that, and it has a vise. It has all your tools in it. If you're wanting to make jigs like these, um, you can. We also sell jig heads too, and thread and chenille and all that stuff. Getting ready for Columbus? Oh, good. I think Tackle Bandit's going to be there. If you go to Tackle Bandit Swamp Pros, you can see our lures there. Yeah, they take our lures everywhere with them. Oh, thank you there. Yeah, Flotan will save you 10%. We will get these vices back in stock, probably in the next couple of days. They say they're going to ship out this week, and I haven't checked my email. They probably already shipped them out, but we're going to have them here before Tuesday, supposedly. Be able to pick something up and examine. Oh, that's not, you're not, there's nothing wrong with that, Luca. Everybody, there's a lot of people that are that way, you know? We're straight across from them in Tennessee, but very busy. Yeah, I'm happy for you guys. I like watching your guys' lives, and you guys look like you're growing too. We don't do a lot of shows because these are just hand ties, and we did one show a long time ago. We sold almost everything we had, and it's like we're glad we didn't have any other boot or any other shows booked because, um, again, I'm trying to tie up. I'm hoping that we can do this Pryor, Oklahoma show. It's going to be a small show as compared to the Knoxville or Columbus show, but it's going to get a lot of people, and we're hoping that I can have enough lures to not only have for that show but also for the Tulsa show, which is probably about 3 weeks after that. Everywhere I go. Oh, that seems pretty cool. Yep, in Taiwan. We were wanting to do that, Luca. We were wanting to get an RV uh, one day and just travel, make lures, go fishing, travel to the next spot. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Yeah, but Tackle Bandit, they take our lures everywhere with them. And again, if anybody in the channel ever goes to a tackle show where Tackle Bandit's at, make sure to give their booth a visit. You can pick up our lures. I think they have like 16 colors from our site. They got a lot of colors there. Well, the vise you use do the big bass hooks. Yes, this one here with these jaws, I can do a 10-aught hook with this, and I've done some catfish flies with these because I like fishing below the dam when they have the water running. This vise will come with these jaws right here. I'm going to show it to both audiences here. These are the set of jaws that come with this vise. And these here are the saltwater jaws. We are supposed to get some midge jaws in here soon. And those are the midge jaws are for the teeny tiny hooks. They're for like the number 20 hooks or, hooks like that. Yeah. This one, the regular vise will take a 2 and a 3/0 hook. I just don't use it because I don't use it for those size hooks that much because I have these jaws here. But before I had these jaws, I mean, I tied with the 5/0 hook on the regular vise. But yeah, we're excited to be in that tackle show in Pryor, Oklahoma. We're going to be taking a lot of new products. We're taking a lot of jig heads with bait keepers on them. I've been making a bunch up, and we'll be taking a lot of jig heads with bait keepers. We'll be taking lures that are not even on the website yet. I've been tying up some top secret lures, if you want to call it that. And then we're going to have our catfish poles, crappie poles, and we're going to have all of our fishing line. Last year we didn't have our crappie poles there, nor did we have our 50-pound mono there. I don't think we had our braid either last year, but we got a lot of things going. Hey, Oklahoma Dirt. Yep, you guys make sure to pick him up. He's going to be there with us. He's going to be with us and help us set us up. And yep, thank you guys. It's fun to meet new customers. Yeah, it is. It is. If it wasn't for us doing shows, we probably wouldn't be in this building that we're at, because we did a show and I took my wife to a show, and this was a show that we were doing in Oklahoma, and we had people that came from Florida that used our product. We had people from almost everywhere, from Texas, but we had this couple. I say they were probably in their 50s. They came all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to see us. They were like, "You're the reason we're here for these 3 or 4 days." And they said, we've been using your products for years. And they were like, "Can you please sign my shirt? Can you sign this? Can you sign that?" And my wife had never seen that or experienced that before. And then I got to do the Crappie Connection podcast. And then I did an interview for one of the fishing magazines, and I cannot remember. The guy that did the interview was like a freelance type. He writes for a bunch of different magazines and blogs, and I did an interview with him, and did an interview for a radio show too. And my wife was like, "I think we need to get you a building." I'm like, "Yeah, we do." So she ended up finding this building for us, and now here it is, 5 years later or whatever. It's almost too small for us now. But guys, thank you so much for coming in. The Tulsa show is going to be on the weekend of like 27th, 28th. The Pryor show is going to be now Pryor is not too far from Oklahoma, or not Oklahoma, from Tulsa, and that one's going to be on the 13th or the 16th. Yep, she was. Yeah, and I had mentioned that we probably need a building before that show for months, and she was like, "I don't think we need one," and I just don't think we're going to need one. And then she went to that show, and people were wanting to take their picture with me, this ugly mug. And so, but anyhow, uh, she was like, "Yeah, we need to get you a building." And I'm so glad she didn't let me get the building, because I was looking at a building that would maybe hold like maybe two riding lawnmowers. And so I was looking at a real little bitty building. She got us it's a 16 by 36 building. Yeah, she had to see that happening. And uh, once we got into the building, and this building's right next to our house, we're out in the country, so we didn't have to pull any permits or anything. And so uh, once we got into the building, that's when the post office started coming by every day, and they pick up our shipments. And we got the building. It just, we had room to hang up lures on the wall. It was funny because we had a little display either on our kitchen table or in our living room. We had a little display, or we had these rubber tubs, these kind of tubs that I put my feathers in, and I would have jigs in there, and we would have all these people. Some of them have won state championships, some of them won national championships. They would come to our house, and they would go thumbing through all the tubs of lures that I had, or the little display hooks that we had. Uh, because we had these peg boards. I built this frame years ago with these pegboard holes, and we would have that sitting up on our table, and we would have all these people that would sometimes some of these people would drive like 3 4 hours, and they'd come to our house, and we had everything in our house, and so. But when we got the building, it made life lot easier to where we weren't having people come through our house. And but no, my wife needed to see that stuff, and she had a vision to get a building that was bigger than what we needed at the time. And now that building's too small. But we're hoping to one day because we live on some acreage here. We're hoping we can build a lot bigger of a building, possibly maybe a combination house in the back and then the shop in the front where we have like a kind of like a storefront almost. And I'm not wanting to be that way. I'm not wanting to turn into a tackle store by any means, but I'd like to have a showroom where we could put all our lures because I've tied about 400 or 500 colors and a lot of different patterns and stuff like that, and I'd like to be able to showcase them. Right now, we only have, I think, what, 47 colors, I think, right now hanging up on the wall. Yeah, a shouse. Yeah. A barn dough. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm hoping we could do that one day. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen. I have up in our loft, we have not every single color I've tied, but a lot of the new colors in the last, I don't know, 7 8 years. Um, I've kept packages. My wife indeed sometimes will go into some of these stores that used to buy our lures, like this one store in Texas. They haven't bought our lures in years, and part of that's they've just been through so many managers, and so probably good that we quit or they quit buying from us. But we went in there and she bought some of the lures that I had made 10 years ago, 11 years ago, and and so I try to keep a pack of a lot of these colors. The one pack I didn't keep was this pack of the Starburst jigs, and I don't have the eyes anymore for that jig. That company that used to make those eyes is no longer in business, and that was one of the packs of lures uh, that we first started putting our lures in these type packages, and and probably I think it was like 5 years ago. Uh, we saw a pack of those lures go for like $50, and it's because I can't make that lure anymore, and all because of the eyes. Now I make that lure. We put the Starburst up on our site every now and then, but I don't have those eyes anymore. Neither does anybody else. So it's one of those one of a kind type packs that I'll probably never ever be able to replicate it. And I'm sorry that you know, I didn't keep a pack for myself. I didn't think those lures were going to be a big deal, but I guess they apparently did. Makes sense, business expansion, smart, especially in something like fishing. Yeah, and we don't want to become. And hey there, Arizona. I don't want to be a tackle store. We do have some products like our rods and our fishing line. A lot of that stuff we do sell on our site, but we'd like to be able to offer them for wholesale and get our products and build our brand and stuff. And we're in talks right now. We're hoping that we could get into some of these big stores. We got our foot in the door, and I'm probably giving out too much information, but We're hoping we can get some of our products into some of these bigger outlets, you know. So that's in the works. I have somebody working with us. I have a couple of people working with us. And again, if we sell 1 million spools of thread, I don't care if I make a nickel on it. If I make a nickel on 1 million spools of thread, that's quite a bit of money right there. Bass Pro, yeah, they do. Yeah, we had, and I'm not going to mention his name, but he's a pretty famous fisherman. And he had talked to a small audience, and somebody had asked him, um, and they were at a Bass Pro while this was going on. Somebody asked him who makes the best hand ties, and he says, "Oh, there's some guy out in Oklahoma," and he talked about our lures. I thought, man, that's really nice. I wish we would have had a video of that, but we don't. So, Alvaro, buenos dias. Does that code have the arm to hold? Oh, you talking about the bobbin or the cradle? Yeah, the vise has the rotary vise will come with this. The non-rotary vise won't that we sell. Yep. Yeah, the rotary vise that we do sell, it comes with the cradle, or they call it the bobbin holder, bobbin cradle. Um, the non-rotary vices don't. Which I do. I probably need to order some of, because we're selling the non-rotary vices. I probably need to order some of the of the cradles. I'm doing good. It's just raining up here right now. It's just raining, and it's supposed to clear off before lunch. So anyhow, we got some things in the works. We got people that are wanting to help us become a bigger brand, and so we hope everything works out with that. Hump from Claremore. We're supposed to get the rain, yeah. Now, if you do want to get the vise, and I don't think they're available on the website right now because we're out of stock on them. Send me a message, and I could take a payment, credit card payment, and put one on hold for you guys. And when the vices do come in, either this weekend or early next week, we could just ship them right out to you guys. Yeah, Alvaro's out of Texas. He does make lures too. He makes some really cool, like crankbaits and things like that. He does really good. Hey, thanks for the follow, Eric. But we do have a website. If you click right up there, we have a link in our bio, link tree set up there. It was raining all last night. It did here too. It's not like a full on storming, like pour down, but it's just a steady flow of rain. And it kind of got foggy here too. It's still a little bit foggy out there. But we're supposed to be in the 50s today. We will be in Pryor, Oklahoma on the 13th through the 16th for a tackle show. I'll be doing a seminar, I think probably on that Saturday. Jam, thanks for the follow. Um, Sunday's supposed to be 60. Oh, well, that's good. I know you guys have been cold up there. I tied jigs and butterflies. Yeah, it's the weather. I mean, the temperature is nice. I don't mind if it rains. The ground is still soaking it up pretty good. Yeah, I've been I've looked on the internet and there's some pretty cool looking lures. Some of them look like butterflies. Some of them look like dragonflies. Oh man, I've been talking too much. I've been live for almost an hour and a half. Yep, hydrate. Yeah, I do. I need to drink more water. I need to drink more water. I've been trying to drink about 2 water bottles every day, and I think yesterday I only drank maybe half a water bottle. I know the coffee doesn't do me that good, and I'm trying to drink less uh, uh, less pop or less diet Mountain Dew a day. I drink maybe I don't know maybe 10 ounces of diet Mountain Dew every day. I don't drink a whole lot of that much, especially in the summertime. That stuff will mess you up if all you're drinking is carbonated drinks. Here to Florida, my brother's driving, so I could. Ah, well, good. That's awesome. What part of Florida are you driving to? Yeah, yeah, it was much needed. Yeah, the ground here, it's been soaking it up. There's not a lot of puddles out there. LaBelle, South Florida, cattle country there. Oh yeah. Hey there, Bradshaw. Lots of lures today. I'm gonna tie them all up. Are you guys having to work outside Oklahoma dirt? They all have looked great. Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, these I haven't paid attention to this color and this size and style. And I looked up on the wall yesterday and I'm like, oh man, I am almost out. Oh yeah. Hey there, Scott. How you doing? Just work, work, work. How am I gonna tie? How many am I gonna tie today? Probably about 2 or 300. I'm hoping. Yesterday I tied pretty close to 200. I don't think I got my 200 in though. And I didn't even take time to count them yesterday. Usually I'll count how many packs and then multiply that by 3, and that's how I get the number I tied that day. Yesterday I forgot to count them. I was working on that mystery jig box. I think that kind of that kind of distracted me from and I don't need to count them every day. I do know that I had pretty close to 200. I just tie for fun. Oh yeah, that's cool. That is cool. That's a how would I say a good a compliment when somebody offers you $20 for a lure. Hey, Mr. Alvey, here's another one you guys need to pick up there too. Make sure to get Mr. Alvey there. Oh, I kind of knew what you were talking about. Are you getting rained on, Mr. Alvey? I know we're getting rain here. Oh, really? Flood warnings too? I don't think we're getting that here. We're not getting like a full-on torrential downpour. We don't really have any low water crossings either. That's one thing. When I lived in Texas, South Texas, we had a lot of low water bridges. Are you on both, or my comments not coming through? I haven't seen any of your other comments there, Woody. What other comments did you throw up there? Oh, I saw the Good Morning Remington. Uh, oh, I saw that. I didn't even see that. Golly, how did I skip that? That probably was in between comments, Woody, and because other people were making comments, it probably just kind of fast forwarded through and I didn't see it. All the way to Catfish Gear. Check them out. Yep, I see it now. Did you see any other comments before that? Oh, I saw the home from Claremore. That was it. Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah. Lots of rain. Yeah, I'm on both. So I probably looked away and then that comment kind of went by too fast. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Let's see. Guys, again, thanks for coming in. Hey there, Brown. How's it going there? I'm doing pretty good, though. Hey there, Miss Brooke. How you doing? It's nice out there. At least it's not freezing. At least it's not freezing cold. Okay, I'll catch you later too, Alvaro. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you're doing good. Maybe on the other app. Yep. Yep. Again, this one here is called the Midnight. Right now I have how many packs? I got 2, 4, 6. I have 7 full packs already made. Thank you so much for the hand heart, Mark. You guys make sure to pick up Mr. Mark. Yep, that's our Midnight. It's one of our top colors right there. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 9 more lures to make. And then I'll get to switch up. Oh, good. Bowed rods and peel and drag. Ah, well, thank you there, Luca. Appreciate you, man. Thank you much. Appreciate that. I didn't know they had that size of gift, man. That's pretty cool. Hey there, Dwayne. How are you doing? Thank you bunch. Appreciate everybody in the live today, guys. I mean, not that I ever how'd I say, unappreciate anyone, but I just really enjoy the time here with you guys. Yep, we'll catch you guys later. But yeah, you gonna go fishing today then, Alvy? Woody? I've been calling everybody Alvy lately. If Colby's watching, I called him Alvy the other night. Yeah, I was talking to Colby with Tight Joints Plus the other night, and I called him Alvy twice. Oh, well, thank you there. Oh, thanks. Well, Tim, if you're in the channel, thank you so much for the order. Tim's, if he's not in the channel now, he's probably going to pop in here in just a bit. Hey there, Aiden. Well, it's back to work for me. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Alvy. There's Tim. I thank you for the order, Tim. Hey there, T-Boy. How you doing? I'll catch you over here in a little while. Okay, well, thank you. Yep, thanks for dropping in. Gold medal jig tie. Yep. Sadie's birthday. So if she wants to go to the lake, then yes. Completely up to her. Featherhead, thanks for joining in. Oh, well, thank you there, Remington. Here I am. I thought I over prepped on feathers, but I may not have enough for this color here. I've gotten more, but out of stock. Left a note. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you, Tim. Hopefully it's a good note. Just found out you can scroll through live. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's the cool thing. You can scroll through the lives, and you can also, on that app there, you can also type in live fishing or fishing, and it'll take you to a bunch of people fishing. You know, I didn't know how to do that till probably about 2 weeks ago. And I was scrolling through all these lives, and this is like at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. And I couldn't find anybody fishing. But I did find a bunch of people making lures. But they weren't making lures like me. They were just, tying up flies. Make sure you pick up Jeff Gardner. Make sure to add him to your team. It's kind of cool. I'm just learning, the nuances into working on YouTube and on TikTok. Everything's easy. It just seems everything's really, really easy to operate. Ruben, I need to get my day going. You have a great day. You have a great day too, buddy. Okay, guys, this is gonna be the last lure I make. I'm gonna take a little break. I'm almost done with the midnight lures, and I'm gonna see what color I need to tie up next. So I'm gonna get a lot of things ready, and then I'm gonna start working on Tim's order too. So we will catch you guys. Yep. You can't get Tim and oh, you can't. You can't. Oh, I didn't know. Did not know that. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna take off. You guys have yourself a great day. I'm also going to refill my coffee, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Thank you again for watching. You guys have a great day.